Pisces, hi, welcome to November, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, this will be for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, maybe Venus or Jupiter if you feel called to that. First messages that I got for you, Pisces, was what if you approach success in love and work and in all domains of life from a point of view of learning? That's going to be very important here for you. We start the month with something about your childhood that might have transpired at the very end of the month. Some sort of revelation that makes you understand yourself on a very deep level. And then in November you are learning actually how to communicate honestly in an intimate connection. We're going to see the details about that connection very soon. What I want to give you is that your overall energy is wisdom. So approaching things, and you are very wise sign, Pisces. It's the end of the zodiac. It's when we have learned all the lessons. But from a point of wisdom also to be able to receive the beauty of life. If financially you were a bit blocked and there was some stuff with resources, things that weren't moving forward, I see you moving forward as from the middle of the month here as well. Finances are good. You will also be quite resourceful, starting to open your gaze in how can you gain more money, how can you access more money. And this is about taking action. So this is an energy of, yes, you have the vision and you have to feel it in your heart, yet it's about undertaking action, really getting into the game of life, I would say. With the golden staircase here and with La Fénix, which is like the Empress, you are in a place where people see you as somebody who is climbing in career and who is thriving. And maybe there is a shift. You're looking at something that extra that you could do, something extra for you to, yes, gain more resources. But the whole point of the thing is what you're going to feel inside is it's about your service to the world. And you might be asking yourself this question, like, what can I contribute? And how does this, what I'm doing here right now, contribute to people, and how can I make it better from that intention? It's all about intention for you here. So from this moment, when we look at the progression here, this childhood thing, I'd like to clarify a bit to see what is actually going on here. So this was a long, strong, this was a mental process that is about your independence, that is about your emancipation from your parents. And this can happen, you know, when you're 10, it can happen when you're in your 30s, or like when you're in your 60s, 70s. There's no age to that. Our parents are our teachers, and they are the ones that, as we are their teachers, they are the ones that are a lifetime journey. When the Buddha says kill your teachers or kill the Buddha, he always says like kill the parents first. It's this idea of like it's an obstacle, but it's an obstacle because it's our biggest lesson. And there is something so basically it is a long story. Obviously, it's since you were born, but there's been a lot of back and forth mentally about it. And now I'm seeing a consultation between two people. So one of you has the key and the other one is a bit critical. So this can be exchanged. You want to hand this person a key. So if there is something specific with a parent figure or somebody that you were very related to in childhood, there is something that you a sort of cord you can cut to feel more free and to also do this in peace. Be aware of taking a point of view where you're looking as from a height. You want to be sitting down with the person on equal grounds, or just let go on the etheric level, because there is a lot of hope here and a lot of joy and a willingness to accept. Accept is what I'm hearing. The heart stands central in your reading, so this is about matters from the heart. With Venus having been in Virgo for quite a while, in October you might have met a soulmate, somebody who you really get along with, who's really good for the heart. This is joyous, and it's also asking you to it's a card of lovers, to be really open to a connection. I'm seeing also a marriage here with the ring, a happy marriage. So obviously we don't have to take this very literally if you are not up to marrying this person and you just met this person, or if there is no one here yet. I mean, if there is no one here yet, matters of heart are there. What's happening also with friendship is that there have been a few changes for you in that domain, and these changes have. If you look at the people you were acquainted with, Pisces, the people you were acquainted with around the end of March, and for many people that was the beginning of the lockdown, the end of March, like where you were, in the people, the context can be online communication, can be virtual, can be WhatsApp, any way you communicate. These people, how has that changed? If you look at there's a situation and a revelation, a change there, let's say, but a good change that brings opportunity, but that is also not easy, and that is quite obvious that there is a renewal there. And this energy was around at the end of March, beginning of April, and also in the second half of June. This is coming back around mid-month. On the 24th, you will have a beautiful day where you're going to receive a communication, and this is going to be a communication probably you're going to receive psychically. This can be someone that you go see, maybe you get a reading from someone, maybe you go to a healer who does alternative practices, but perhaps it's just you sit down in meditation, you listen to yourself, and your heart is going to communicate something to you. This is going to be an important information, and I would like to get some more info on that. I actually drew already surrounding cards, so let's see. The High Priestess keeps on coming up. This is a moment for you of higher learning, deeper learning, and there is a skill from I like to say past life, but a skill that maybe you already touched upon very lightly on childhood, like some kind of talent that is hidden, that was hidden. And I feel you entering the month like, remembering like, oh my God, I can do that. There's a magical quality about it because it's related to childhood. And it might be that this will manifest after you have this psychic insight that I'm seeing around the 24th of the month. But what I'm seeing with this is that you're really opening up to higher wisdom teachings, ancient wisdom teachings. Maybe you want to read something for you to tap into your infinite potential, Pisces, because I see you here very abundant in wisdom, and very connecting to some ritual, magic. Maybe you're gonna have a new moon ritual. On the 15th we have a new moon. There's something new you're gonna install in your life that you're gonna do, and I'm seeing it actually as a skill that you could use in your career, in your life path, in your work. If you're a student, maybe something you're gonna do on the side to upgrade your wallet. Upgrade your wallet. Okay, Mercury retrograde. So yeah, that's going on here, but things look good because we have the heart, and the heart is good. It's big, it's surrounded by flowers, there's a child around it, and the ring for commitment. So this is something serious. If you are not currently involved, this is someone serious coming in, and we are going to look at the details of that. Now there has been... Oh, this is interesting. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles here, and I'm using this deck of Atlantis, and look how it's here represented. So here you see a guy just sitting, and he has kind of like a fan of papers. So he's getting really resourceful with what he has created. So he's not looking very much outside of himself. This again relates to this hidden talent that I'm seeing, that you are going to tap into, something you touched upon in childhood. It will naturally come to you. Don't force it, but it will naturally come to you. And so there's this knowing that all the resources are within. There is somebody also who might awaken this within you, who might remind you of that. Hey, you're really good at that. So it's a period also where you will have communications that are very beneficial. I see you having collaborations, especially at the end of the month. 27, 29 and the 30th are going to be dates for you. That last week is going to be interesting for you. Interesting in the sense that it's an interesting learning process, you know. And what if we approach success in life as a parameter? What if we choose a parameter? Oh wow, what have I learned there, right? That's a way of seeing things here that's quite interesting with this energy. So there might be a person who really who sees that talent for you, who helps you to see, somebody who has, there's someone around you in your atmosphere, and actually I see several people around you in your atmosphere who have a lived wisdom, and who have a wisdom and an access to another worldly channel that you are wanting to consult in this period. This is a period still of healing, but I see you doing really good and actually healing the heart. There is something that needed. There is a transition to be made. You might move houses, but you might also just like change your environment, Pisces. This is leaving something behind. This is a change on the material plane, I'm seeing, on the material plane. So what can you do to beautify your surroundings? What can you do? You're going to be very interested in changing whatever is around you. This might be literally moving home, but there is a transition that comes with a change in mindset as well, like making things bigger, more abundant. So I see finances very good in the second half of the month. I know I already said it, but one can never encourage enough. So with this skill, I'd like to have some more information. It's something you Wow, it's a bit of we have the Knight of Cups, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and in the center the Ace of Swords. You have the gift of blessing people. You have the gift of seeing, of really seeing clearly for others. Perhaps you are the magician, Pisces. You have a psychic gift and an intuitive gift, and there is a call to put it to service, to do something with it. I'm not saying that you have to start like a whole new, but there's a way you can utilize that gift and help others see clearly. Be the one who spreads the word of love. You've always seen this like an obstacle. And you've experienced, I feel like, in your childhood, a sort of jealousy of others, a jealousy. So whatever is still like feeling, like wherever you feel distrustful at the start of the month, that's an obstacle that you are overcoming. You are learning here how to trust even more. Like living life as an open-ended invitation, and knowing that there's so much good here for you. But there was an obstacle in the recent past, and there's been also an obstacle when it comes to this gift that you have, this talent. You didn't see it as something that you... And then we have the Ace of Wands. Now you're being truly blessed about this. I'm feeling that you are going to connect, and it's like making a carving in a wall. It took you some time. It took you some time to really acknowledge that. Yeah, and it's a bit a secret. It's a bit a secret. You're not willing to show it there, but now here with the woman, you are you feel like, okay, you turned your back to that a bit. But the potential is to open the book and be more of an open book to people. Here, related to the heart, it's also about you learning how to communicate about intimate questions in your life, intimate things, saying what you actually want, saying what you actually feel, like just like saying it, putting the words beyond the confusion. Like, what do you actually feel in the moment? Say it. Learning how to say it is going to be part of the journey here in the second part of November. I see you opening the book of you to another. Okay. So we discussed finances. We discussed. Let's go into this connection, right? Let's do that. So I'd like to know more about. And we're good to go. So this is you here. 8 of Wands. This is very good. You're feeling in a mode of like celebration. You feel at the right place at the right time. You are in the moment. I'm feeling November is a very good month for you. You can move organically. You know what this next step is, Pisces. Or someone at least knows it in this connection. The other person is quite something. This is somebody who has the gift of speech, who has the gift of beauty, and who is emotionally very connected. You're actually a bit at the same stage here when it comes to your emotional initiation in life. And this person knows also what the next step is, and is fearless. This is somebody who knows how to, who radiates an aura of abundance, of elegance, and of also very eloquent person. This person can say it. It's also a person who likes to create, who likes to have this connection, so maybe you can do that with that. Like, this is not somebody who is closed in. This is not an end of the journey kind of situation. This is somebody who is in a creative space. They see you actually as someone who has a lot of beauty around them, who has a lot of, like, they have a lot of emotions for you. They have a lot of, they want to offer you a lot of things. There is this general aura of celebration around this connection, and this person is seeing you as somebody who is actually quite satisfied in life, who is accomplished, who is connected on all levels, physically, emotionally, mentally. So they are seeing, they hold you in high esteem. Hold you in high esteem. You are seeing them as someone who knows how to stand in life, how to enjoy the beauty, the art of everything, while, like, you feeling that this person is actually emotionally quite mature. Mature in a place where, okay, when something happens, they're going to transmute it through art or to play. They are going to make it into a communication. This will also help you open that book of your heart, open up emotionally. Because often I feel like there's some vague, there's been in the past and things of like vague communication, not really saying what you feel, like making, talking in metaphors, like talking in a way that is very poetic, but where you will, and maybe not consciously so, talk about a certain situation that has nothing to do with the two of you, but actually is a message for the other person, and then the other person has to decode and decipher, and it's just like a mess. Like, this month is really about you finding heart center and like committing to an honest communication. And knowing that whatever like is in the background, like there will always be stuff in the background of life, right? So you can have a, like, there's a playful attitude here. Playful attitude. I'd like to see what the outcome here is. The Hierophant, again a commitment card. This is tradition. So it might be that you want with this person, and this person wants with you, to do something super traditional, which is the couple in fact. It's a tradition that we have installed where we play this role for each other. And with the Hierophant, this is pretty serious. Let me get another deck here. Oh, okay, these really want to communicate. What are we getting here? There's something with, like, there's something here with a delivery of a news, a key. I'm seeing, like, maybe you're gonna move apartments, you're gonna move houses. There's something there. This can also be a symbolical key, but somebody handing you a key. This can be one of these mystical people around you, but this can be this other person as well. With the stork here, there is, I mean, some of you are probably quite young. Some of you are probably not of the age of having a child, but maybe there is like some kind of thing with a child leaving home, or again, there is a key in childhood, and we spoke about this. This is just confirmation. We spoke about this in the beginning of the reading when we talked about this awakening of a hidden talent, something that you were not showing to others. And that might become actually an important part of your life. Because philosophically, it's on. Like, this is a very philosophical month here. Feeling you very attuned, Pisces. Well, that's a bit too much. Again, we have the Two of Pentacles. Interesting what's going on here. So there are, like, we always are working on ourselves if we want to see, is what I'm hearing. So there is some undoing of old addictions and patterns that are related to the thinking problem, where you did not see clearly in the past, where you were in the dark on what was a mechanism of self-sabotage. I do feel that you are going to be in touch with your heart. You see, this person is also doing this shamanic practice. It's just like if your mind is taking you on a journey, sitting down, taking a breath, place your left hand on the heart, take a breath in the heart and feel into it. Does it feel right? That's very important here. And I'd like to just ask if is there anything that Pisces need to know to navigate this connection? And if Pisces has not met yet this person, like, let's have a key here. Okay. At the 30th of the month, at the end of the month, there's going to be a big revelation. There's going to be a fated event. Something like you're going to feel like, okay, this has to happen. In human terms, can be negative or can be positive. It can be both. It's always both. It needs to happen. It's something like an old habit that you are throwing overboard, which is related to the way you act and the way you sometimes... let's say that you sometimes like put something on, like the way you, it's about seduction, I'm seeing, or like the way you like to burn your own bridge. That's it. So self-sabotage, we talked about it. There's something that is gonna go at the end of the month. There is a revelation and a clarity here. This can be a situation that is related to a specific person, a can-do attitude, like very, like, you know, the person who gets the stuff done. But I feel like it's related to you, like how you get the stuff done, how you treat yourself in that. Where are you too hasty? This is a moment also to smell the flowers, Pisces, to smell the roses. Like, this is, if you have moments of calm here, enjoy them, because know that that is going to change very, very soon. Like, already second half of November is a lot more active. There's a lot more forward movement. This person is having a very intriguing gaze, and I am liking it. This person also, if you have not met this person yet, this is a decided person. Like this person is not like in his or her head all the time measuring. This is like, okay, reality check, I go. You're gonna see in this other person also where you are somebody of the action or of the non-action. It can be both. Anyway, there is a balancing of activity, Pisces. That's what I'm hearing. And a change of behavior, a redistributing of your energetic wallet. I mean, we have all the signs here. Could be a fire sign. We have a lot of air here as well. Can be a Libra, can be a Taurus, can be... We have all the energies here when we do these big readings. Okay, this is somebody who's very wise. And again, I'm seeing the gaze. This is somebody who is decided on love. This is somebody who has chosen to love. This is somebody, there's going to be something about the way these people look at your face. I mean, that sounds weird, but you're going to see a reflection. This is it's a perfect mirroring. It's this kind of, it's a soulmate energy, and you're going to be attracted to the wisdom of the person, but at the same time to the clarity. They know, and there is no doubt. And that's going to reassure you a lot, Pisces. There's action, forward movement, and it's all happening here for you. I hope this resonated. Do check out your other signs. You have a moon sign, rising sign, Venus sign. I appreciate you staying here with me. Please subscribe if this reading resonated with you. I will also be uploading 2021 readings where we do a clock of the whole year, so be on the lookout for that. If you subscribe, then you can get these messages when they come out for you. I wish you all the best for November, and thank you so much for being here. Namaste.